All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the February 16th Oldham County Technical Review Committee meeting. My name is Amy Alvey. I'm the Assistant Planning Director for Oldham County Planning and Development Services. The purpose of the Technical Review Committee meeting is to review proposed subdivisions, zoning map amendments, and development plans before they go to the Planning Commission to allow agencies to provide comments and plans to be updated prior to the submission. We only have one item on the docket today, and that is, gotta get my notes here. Should be 22-001. It's an application by Crestwood Properties for the rezoning of 7115 and 7119 West Highway 22 in Crestwood. Looks like, Chelsea, you're the only one here. Do you just want to give us a brief overview of the application?
Yes, this is pretty straightforward. I didn't prepare any additional materials. The purpose of this application is these two buildings are owned by the same LLC, and it's a single member LLC at this point, but they have been used for residential rentals for the past many years. I'm not sure how long. But at this point, they're trying to move away from the residential rentals, and they've asked for a CN zoning designation to provide for professional office space.
Okay. I'll go through and read staff comments.
Chelsea, provide your address for the record.
Chelsea Bramall, it's 401 West Jefferson Street, LaGrange.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is planning staff's comments, and I have a copy of this for you too. It says, I reviewed the plan you submitted on January 26, 2022 for Crestwood Properties Professional Offices for TRC review and have the following comments. Include the address of each lot on the survey and under site notes. Scale is out of proportion. Please ensure revised plan. Ensure the revised plan scale is accurate. Include a detail / blow up of the structures and parking layout on the plan or on a separate page. Include the following bearings and dimensions for the following boundary lines: Lot 1A, northern and eastern lines, Lot 1B, dividing / shared property line between lots 1A and 1B. Include notation regarding the location and elevation of the 100-year floodplain. Include the owner name, parcel number, deed book, and page number for all adjoining properties. Correct the zoning for parcel 24/24/02/06/0011 from C3 to C1. Parking calculations, Lot 1A combined floor square footage is 2,046 with a minimum of one space per 300 square feet for parking, which comes to 6.82 or 7 spaces. The site notes reflects 8 required and a waiver of 2 required. Please correct. Include the maximum impervious surface, which is 85%, information on both site notes. Include the width of the entrance and driveway on both parcels. And a landscape plan will be required due to the zoning and use change. Include in future submissions a landscape plan showing the buffer area, waiver, and how buffering will be achieved in that area. We did receive comments via email from MSD. So for the Crestwood Property Zoning Map Amendment at 7115, 7119 West Highway 22, the existing properties are currently on sewers, and proposed construction on the properties would need to submit a downstream facilities capacity request as found under Submittal 1 on the MSD webpage and can be emailed to both myself and Mark's sites. And then we had an email from Oldham County Health Department that also stated the Oldham County Health Department has no comments for the TRC meeting scheduled for February 16, 2022. The property appears to have sanitary sewers available and will not have any food service. With that being said, we'll move down to Chief Turner. Do you have any comments? Okay. Adam Silliman, our county engineer.
At risk of sounding dry, I'm just going to read the letter that I sent to Amy regarding this, and she can provide a copy to you. With regard to state permitting, work does not appear to be proposed within the state right-of-way. However, if the applicant plans to work within the Kentucky Highway 22 right-of-way, they shall coordinate this with KYTC District 5 and may be required to get a state encroachment permit. With regard to county permitting, the plan does not indicate site modifications other than the addition of marked parking spaces. As such, the applicant will not be required to submit plans for separate permit application review by the Oldham County Engineering Department. However, we are available to contribute to your review of future plan submittals to the Planning and Development Department. With regard to trip generation based on square footage of the properties, preliminary calculations indicate that the site will generate less than 8 peak hour trips in accordance with the ITE trip generation for various office land uses. This would be divided among 2 existing driveways also. Review of KYTC interactive traffic map online indicates an AADT of 9,785 vehicles in 2018 on Highway 22 at a station located about 300 feet from the site. Based on these values, neither a traffic assessment nor traffic impact study are required in accordance with the Oldham County subdivision regulations.
Sounds good. And I have a copy of his letter for you as well. Matt?
I don't have anything.
All right, so that looks like that is it for staff comments. Chelsea, do you have any questions or anything for staff or agencies? Okay, and there appears that there's no one in the audience, so we don't have any public comment, but anyone that is watching at home, if you receive notice of this meeting, you'll receive notice of all future meetings as well. The filing deadline for the March 22nd Planning Commission meeting is February 23rd, so that is a week from today. With that being said, we will stand adjourned. Thank you.